No matter how much kids are made aware of the dangers of drugs and alcohol, that still doesn't stop them from trying them.
According to the CDC, alcohol, marijuana, and tobacco are the most common substances teens use. About half of high schoolers have reported using marijuana. By the time they graduate, about 2/3 have tried alcohol. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Sarah McDonald shows you what you need to know about teenage trends when it comes to alcohol and drugs.
Sioux Falls police officer Robert Dreger has been with the department for about 20 years, 6 of those as a school resource officer. One of the most common problems he sees on the job, vaping.
We've actually seen people vape in the hall when they think no one's looking, but the security cameras catch them occasionally.
Some other common substances he says teens are using?
Yeah, the alcohol and marijuana, the old leafy green marijuana are still out there. It's easy to get. Parents have booze bottles in their cabinet. You still see a lot of that. The marijuana is getting easy to get because of these states where it's legal.
Christy Altanas-Mera is an adolescent program director at Keystone Treatment Center. She sees some of those same things.
Alcohol and pot are still the big players for the kids. Locally, we do see kind of an increase in use with methamphetamines. We kind of seen the Adderall and Ritalin stuff drop off, but we're also seeing locally Xanax, kind of some of those prescription sedatives are kind of getting to be more popular with the kiddos.
Using these substances can have long-term effects. Altanas-Mera says the brain isn't done developing until a person is in their mid-20s.
What we know is that the younger they are when they initiate use, the greater that's going to develop into an addiction problem, and that addiction could last the rest of their lives. So, there is a lot of concern.
She says it isn't only teens parents need to keep an eye on. She's helped children as young as 9 years old.
I'd say a lot of our kids were exposed even 9, 10 years old as their first exposure to use, whereas, patterned use may be around that 13, 14 mark. It doesn't take long for the adolescent brain to become addicted.
And some of those kids end up getting in trouble with the law. Carol James is a senior deputy state's attorney who works with juvenile cases. Marijuana is the most common drug she sees.
We do see meth cases, we see prescription drug cases. Lately we've had some tramadol drug use cases.
James says problems can start as early as elementary school.
I've seen kids admit use starting as young as 10 or even younger. I would say that we've charged kids with possession of drugs as young as 11. Maybe even 10, I don't know, in the time that I've been here. Typically we're charging kids probably 12 or 13, usually they're high school age.
Which is why Altanas-Mera encourages parents to talk with their kids.
I think that they need to hear both the good and the bad. Why they chose to use and then why they chose not to. And I think when we're open about that with our kids, they're going to be more likely to be open with us about their choices.
Choices that can affect them long after they leave these hallways. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sarah McDonald.
Altanas-Mera adds to look for major changes if you're concerned about your child. For example, a change in personality, sleep, and friends. For more information, we've provided a link under this story.